You're listening to The Idiot's Catalog.
We are live. Welcome to the Idiot's Catalog podcast, everybody. We are so happy you are here listening. I am one of your two lovely, wonderful hosts. I'm Charlie Dawson, and I wonder who my other host may be.
I am two of your two lovely hosts, Leland Long. We're joined this week by our friend, Andrew Manning.
I'm Andrew Manning, one of one guest on the show right now.
Thanks for coming, man. We appreciate it. How are you?
Doing okay. Just my belt is tight, and it makes me feel like I have to pee constantly, but I just need to get different size
I think that's
clothes.
prostate cancer.
I worry. I wonder. Could you check?
Oh,
Yeah, that's segment 3, all right?
Okay,
yeah,
to
we'll
that.
get there. Yeah.
Well, that's great. If you don't know, the podcast name is The Idiot's Catalog. It's mainly about inventions and things, but we do like to stress the idiot of it to begin. And Andrew, you were giving me a little taste, a sneak peek. You said your idiot moment, what happened today, and was because of this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm excited to hear about it.
So I went to work, and I got off work, right? And I'm like, I mean, you were saying we like to stress the idiot on this podcast. Stressing the idiot describes my day. Just being at work, we were short-staffed. It was shitty, and then I got into a fight with my mother because I'm a fucking idiot. And am I allowed to say the F word?
Oh,
yeah, but
yeah,
not
absolutely.
idiot. Not idiot.
Okay,
though.
jeez,
No.
the I word. But and so it ruined my lunch, and I wasn't able to write during my lunch break at my stupid day job. And then so I have to end up doing it after work. And so I get done with this at about 7 p.m., right? And then I hop on a train and go home because I'm just in my head. And I get to Queens, and I get off the subway, and it is about 7:30 p.m. now. And I walk across the street from the subway, and I go, I have to be in Manhattan at 8:30 for a podcast, don't I? It's Tuesday today. And then I looked at my calendar, and I was just so already just tossed around by the waves of life today. I just was like, okay. And I just turned around and walked on the subway, and then took it the exact route back.
Oh, no.
I went from 23rd Street on the E to Jackson Heights to 23rd Street on the E, and got
brutal.
just bang, bang, boom. It was great.
Yeah, it's funny because I was on the other side of a text from you at
Yep.
around that time where you're like, is it still happening? Basically. And I was like, yeah.
Praying you would be like, oh, whoops, I went to a different borough just now, and I could be like, thank God it was not just me.
I had that one time. I live on the Upper West Side, so I took the train all the way down, did that transfer to the L from the 123, that nasty tunnel, that half a mile long tunnel. And maybe not half a mile, but it's pretty
Easily,
long.
easily, maybe a mile.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Thanks, Andrew.
You ran a full marathon.
Yeah.
And I get on the L at 6th Ave, and I take it all the way into Brooklyn on Morgan Ave, which is maybe 7 or 8 stops. I get there, and I see online that the mic is canceled.
Oh.
And I just get right back on the L and go home. And I went, that
brutal.
was 2 hours of my day that just is gone forever
I've done
now.
that so many times. It's the worst.
It's the worst. But, the things we do
Yeah.
for comedy.
Well, we're glad you're here.
Yeah, me too.
It was a long journey, but you made it.
Yeah.
I got an idiot moment as
You got
well.
one? That's great, because
Yeah.
I don't have one for this episode.
Mr. Perfect over here.
So it's not a great idiot moment. It's so I'm adopting an animal here soon, and I went and looked at some. I just say, why did I not say it? I can say that it's a rabbit. I'm adopting a rat.
Whoa!
Wow.
Okay, my bad.
That is,
I'm adopting
Cut
a
that out,
cat.
don't worry.
Bleep that.
And I went to look at a bunch of rabbits on Sunday. Days don't matter in the story. I went and looked at some rabbits. I met this really nice lady who was the head of the organization that I'm adopting from. And I met a rabbit that I really liked, and we were emailing back and forth. And I sent her the
You and the rabbit?
application. Yeah, me and the rabbit. Yeah, he was just hopping on the keyboard. And so I sent her the application, and with the application, I was like, I'm going to write a nice little message, because I'm just going to, why not be sweet? So I sent her this message that I thought was nice, and she wrote me back, and she said, hey, Charlie, thanks for the application. You sound very eager. And then was like, that was really the end of it. She's like, you sound really eager. Let's talk on the phone this week. And I was like, did that sound eager? And I went back and read the message, and I sounded so fucking eager. I'll give you guys one quote from it. The rabbit's name is Bean. In the email I wrote, I'm extremely grateful to have met and spent some quality time with Bean.
Ooh.
Dude, if I were Bean's owner and I read that, I'd be like, this guy's gonna fuck this rabbit.
Yes.
This guy's not getting Bean.
You can have Bean, but we need to do some surveillance for the first year of you having him.
Yeah. And like at first when she said that, I was like, you know, a little. It's honest. It's very honest, and people are allowed to be honest. And then when I read my email, I was like, oh yeah, she was right. This was very eager. I could have just been like, here's the application. Instead, I was like, thank you kindly, from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
And
I will never betray this rabbit.
Yeah.
Unless it's like inconvenient for me at some point in life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like a big old dumb idiot.
I get you.
know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you go too far with the kindness. You try to like really overdo it, and it's like it's almost creepy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I never be kind. Just
Oh,
so
I know.
I baseline. Don't ever go overdo it, you know?
And then the times that you are, it's like a rush of euphoria because it's like, oh, Leland was finally kind.
Yeah. Oh, am I a god? I tipped.
So those, wow, we're fucking idiots. Let's jump into it.
Yeah. So the bulk of this podcast is all about inventions.
Yep.
So if you have any, we usually have the guests start. If you have any ideas for something you'd like to throw at us.
Yeah. I have a invention that came to my mind. It might be like the only one that I've ever had in my life that I earnestly like planned. I had fucking diagrams drawn as a child.
Whoa.
And it's like the most simple childlike invention of all time. It was a cereal bowl that has a divider, and the milk is in like a reservoir, and then the cereal's in the other side in a dry container.
Yeah.
And then there's a straw that goes all the way to the bottom of the milk reservoir and has a little opening so that you don't have to like tilt the bowl and then spill down the sides of your face. I fucking drew this shit up on paper. I can see it. I can see in my mind's eye a blank piece of printer paper with my stupid bowl drawing. And people make that, actually.
Do they?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
So is it like a bowl and then like a kind of like perforated like grate so that the milk falls into it but the cereal doesn't?
Oh, that's interesting. No, like a shark cage for the like to keep the milk away from the cereal?
Yeah. Like just like holes big and small enough so that the cereal doesn't fall through, but still the milk will go through, and then the straw's connected to that.
I'm thinking, picture this. Picture like if the bowl is a village with a river running through it.
All right, you lost me already.
All right, so like
Make it like a space analogy.
okay, so you're trying to colonize a planet that has running water.
Okay.
You've managed to get the atmosphere right, or maybe it's like a terrarium, and you have built a dam, a dike. And you shore up all this water on one side, and it builds up, and it's a high level. Mm-hmm. And then in the other side is all the people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they're protected from the flood of this water because it would make them all soggy and gross to eat for breakfast.
So wait, hold on.
The people are the cereal pieces.
This is just like two bowls.
Yeah,
one with
that's
milk in
all.
it and one with cereal.
Yeah, where does
But-
the straw come in?
So it's one bowl. Actually, guys.
Yeah.
Actually, did you bring me on? Is this gotcha journalism? Brought me on here to poke holes in my invention, which people make. It's legit. I just don't get any royalties because I was 7 when I came up with it.
Oh,
I just don't get where the straw comes in.
Okay, so here's where it comes in. So picture a bowl, literally, but like you
The
just put like
divider?
like a
Divider.
half circle
Cereal
divider
on
in
one,
there,
dry cereal
and like
on one
solder.
side.
Yeah.
Wet milk on the other side.
Wet milk, not dry milk, not condensed powdered milk.
I'm sorry, Leland. Do you mind? I got another question.
Why would I mind?
The straw.
You said yeah. No, not the straw. But like, how do you eat the cereal? Do you take a scoop of dry, dip it in the milk?
Precisely.
No, because the best
Oh.
part of cereal is letting it soak.
I disagree. I like the maybe I'm just like a bunny slope gentle kind of like pain enthusiast, but like one of the favorite parts was like crushing like harsh Captain Crunch against the roof of my mouth and like having it like fuck up the roof of my mouth. That was like it for me, dude. Yeah, just
Oh, man.
pulverizing
What a
dry,
you were
crispy
7 years
cereal.
old. Wait, why you meant
Just
the
like-
milk portion if you like the dry?
Because
he
I
also
like the
wants
mixture.
milk.
That's
Oh.
true. Yes,
And
I,
you
I
want-
can't do full dry. I'm not a psycho.
Okay.
You know, I'm a human living in a society.
I got you.
Who
not
Who
likes,
a
who
little
likes
bit.
pain?
Yeah. My
Yeah.
sister liked just completely dry cereal, and I was like, that's insane.
So you're like, we need to cut down the time that the milk has touched the cereal.
Yes, and I agree. It's
I get
important
you.
to have cereal be in the milk in the cereal, soaking up a little bit, but I don't want it soggy.
You don't like a soggy cereal.
Okay, how about this for you? Cereal shots. So it's a shot glass. Maybe put 10 of them out for breakfast. A little bit of cereal. Milk, take the shot. Milk, take the shot.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're taking the shot of...
The cereal
The
and
cereal?
the milk. So
Oh,
you
okay.
pour
That
the milk
might-
in, let it sit for like 10
I
seconds.
thought you were like chugging a milk and then a shot of dry cereal.
Yeah. You chase it like a lime after tequila or something. Shot of milk, and then like eat the cereal off your hand.
Yeah. You just... That's great.
Yeah, right. Cereal, but so okay, where does the straw come in? I'm still on the straw.
That's
So-
just connected to the milk side, right?
It's connected to the milk side of town, and it goes to the bottom because I think another just part of me being an imperfect person who never learns is that oftentimes if the mouth of whatever thing I'm drinking out of is like wider than a Red Bull can, it goes down the sides of my cheeks.
Oh, sure.
Like I'm a fucking newborn hippo suckling at its mother's teats. Just all over my face. And so the straw would provide an elegant solution to that. You could just lean forward, grip the straw with your lips, and then drain.
I like the
the
word
milk.
elegant for this.
Yeah, an elegant
I am a
suave
gentleman
solution.
who takes cereal, dips it in, and then cuts it upon my roof of my mouth.
Yeah, it's like
this is one of those inventions where if I saw it at someone's house and while they were explaining to me how it worked, I would go, just use a fucking bowl. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? You ever see someone there's something in their house that's just like, oh, this is my dog toy that's also their bowl and it's also a window for them to see outside.
Is this your first invention?
Yeah.
This is great.
yeah, I'm actually into that. I like that.
There's just some people who have like super extra inventions. Like my grandma always has stuff you just don't need. It'll be like, you know those things that put out candles?
Oh, yeah.
It'll be like one of those, and it's also a butter knife. I'm like, just have both. You don't
Yeah,
that's
need
funny.
all. You know what I mean?
But I mean, if you put it out the candle with it, it gets hot, and then it cuts through the butter easily, you know?
I like
she
that.
does butter on the table, Leland. It's room temp all the time, baby.
Oh, okay.
What if you make the candle out of butter, and then as the wick burns, it liquefies the candle?
and there's
Oh.
popcorn underneath.
Oh, now we're talking. It's a candle, it's butter, and beneath it is a popcorn machine.
That's like,
Oh,
you know how crazy cocktail people get with like making presentations and like wild different cocktails with like
Yeah.
smoke and stuff.
Yeah.
That's that version of that, but for like movie butter popcorn. I'm like, do you want the Phantom of the Opera? And they put a
Yeah.
candle, a popcorn with a candle, and you gotta let it burn.
yeah, they have like the Salt Bay style like mixologists, but for like movie theater popcorn.
And
It's
the
just-
Phantom of the Opera popcorn is half the side of the popcorn bowl just burnt to a crisp, and there's
That's
a mask
fucking
over
good.
it.
Yeah.
I got riffs.
And there's just
I love
like
it.
40 candles lit in this movie theater, ruining the experience for some
Yeah.
other people's. That's great.
I like the cereal bowl. How would you stack it though when you're like doing dishes?
Yeah, it's completely inconvenient and it wouldn't clean easily. I was thinking about on the way here because to clean a straw is
Oh, it's the
it's
worst.
a task. You have to have one of those like pipe cleaner things, and it's just a very childish invention. I was thinking that the straw and the divider are removable at one point when I was a
cool.
kid, but then that would compromise the seal of the milk over time.
Yep.
And so you know,
What about
it's-
like if the divider comes up
Yeah.
and then like underneath the divider is hollow? So then when you stack it on another one of these bowls,
Oh.
the divider just fits into the hollow piece.
I see what you're saying.
Oh my god,
that would work.
You're a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Dude, that's why I'm here.
So it would just if you turned it upside down, it would just look like two butt cheeks.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was picturing the whole time.
Yeah, just butt crack fitting into crevice, fitting
Yeah.
into butt crack.
And then
We
you,
could
for
put-
the milk, you could do like a little butthole. It'd be off to the side,
Yes.
like most buttholes.
Okay. Picture this.
You might need to see a doctor. Sorry, Charlie.
We'll check ours out together.
Picture this. We scrap the straw, and underneath is two little nipples. So you turn it over, it's like tits, and then one of them you can suck on to get milk. The other one you suck on to get some hard cereal through a nipple.
I love that.
Ooh.
And then
Wow.
when you put it down, it just rests on the nipples all like wonky.
Wobbly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
wobbly.
that second nipple, the zero nipple, would be so torn up. It would be in just what's the word I'm looking for? Flayed? Is that the right
Raw.
word?
Stretched.
Severed.
Severed.
Shred-
No, I don't think
shredded.
severed.
Shredded.
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 Yeah, it would have to be like a half-inch wide easily to accommodate most cereal pieces. And you'd have to chew it in the nipple sack as it comes out.
And then the other one is just normal size. So
Yeah.
it's like one giant nipple and one little one.
Yeah, I used to see a girl who had that
Where'd you see her?
in her bedroom a couple of times. She's very nice.
Oh, man. If she ever has a kid, that's going to be like, they know which one they're breastfeeding from.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh,
yeah, the father.
yeah.
That's great. Charlie, do you have an invention? That you wanna
Yes,
do?
I do.
I got one if you don't.
I got one.
Okay.
I got a bunch.
Hey, Charlie,
Yeah, what's up, Leland?
why don't you take that invention and fucking build a railroad with it and then colonize the West? We like to come up with dumb ideas to ask each other for the inventions.
So this one is more of a service, and I don't say this to shit on any guests who do service inventions because they're usually really creative and funny, but I try to steer away from them because I don't think they're very creative or funny. And so this is a service. It's called a hot revenge. Because you guys
Okay.
know how revenge is always its best as dish when it's served cold.
Yes.
I think that's a shitty way to get revenge. 2-3 years down the line, you've already forgotten about the thing in the first place. I don't want revenge later.
You want revenge right away.
I want revenge right away. So this is
Okay.
a service where if something happens to you, you call them and they serve up some hot revenge for you.
Interesting.
So I have an example if you guys want to hear
Oh,
it.
I was
I'm-
begging
I'm
for
so
an
glad
example
you have
in
an
my mind.
example. I was hoping it didn't stop at hot revenge and that's
Yeah.
You
yeah.
have to go with it.
Yeah,
Use your imagination.
Yeah, yeah,
It's- yeah. Think of someone who wronged you, and then
So basically, it's like Uber. Not like in the sense it's a service app and it knows your location. So say someone cuts you off in traffic.
love it.
You type the description, maybe give their license
It's
plate.
like, oh, my revenge disher outer is 3 minutes away.
Yeah,
Exactly, and then they come and slash the tires and kill the guy who cut you off in traffic.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they might go to prison forever, but hot revenge.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They get paid for it. They got paid.
And then they
10
can
an
get
hour.
hot revenge on the judge that put them in prison.
Yeah.
It's just
Keeps
a
it
never-ending cycle.
I love that you just invented a hitman.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but it's an app.
And you can't just, like, buy it willy-nilly.
No.
You have to show them proof that you've been wronged
Yes.
Oh,
by the person.
And there's degrees to it. Like, yeah, you'd have to pay 20, 30K to get that treatment, to get someone killed. But if it's something small, like, say someone cuts you off in traffic and you just want their car to be a little dirty, it's $20 and
Right.
someone comes and throws dirt on their car.
Yeah.
You know, there's different levels to it. Because that's the thing
Like
is
Uber X, you know,
Uber Black,
Yeah.
all the Uber.
I was hoping it was only the
share.
one level of
just murder.
slashing tires than murder. no matter
the board.
no matter what
What?
the revenge was,
Yeah.
you know, someone like doesn't hold the elevator door for you. You have to go slash their
Yeah.
tires first and then take the elevator up to murder that person.
That'd be so when you walk out of your building, like, why is someone slashing my? Oh, why are they coming at me now? Oh yeah, I didn't hold the door open earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think I don't want revenge later. I forget about 90% of the wrongs that were done to me. You know what I mean? I probably got shit on 3 times today. I didn't remember it. I want it right in that moment.
Yeah.
People
Man.
are always shitting on me.
Yeah.
Isn't that the more desired thing is to just
What?
forget about it though?
Yeah, sure.
But
But
then
I needed an invention.
Okay.
Yeah. yeah.
And when I forget about it because I can't do anything about it. Whereas if I had an app, Hot Revenge, in the moment where I could do something about it, I'd do something about it.
Okay.
You know?
Nice. Yeah.
So, Hot Revenge. Any questions?
I do think that I'm similar in the way that like people fuck with me, and then because I can't do anything about it, it just kind of like it gets cold. But also in my heart, I still like hate that person.
Yeah.
Like I remember a guy who on a wide open sidewalk got behind me and then was like, "Excuse me," and I was like, "What?" And he goes, "I said excuse me, makes sense," and then walked by me, and it was like a rare sidewalk where it's like 4 sidewalk lanes wide.
Yeah.
And there
Oh,
was
yeah.
nobody else around.
Yeah.
And I still wish that I could kill that guy. but like having your anger go away, like like you were saying, that is the right way to live life, but like that's like a coupon expiring on revenge.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I wish I still hated that guy.
Mhm.
That was something to hold on to in life.
Okay, what if we had this service, but like to make it more realistic and less costly, you have to wait a year before you can dish out the revenge.
Then it's cold revenge, Leland.
Yeah, I know,
Then
but
it's
then it's
cold.
like then we have less people dying.
No, we need more people dying.
Yeah, that
We're
goes
overpopulated.
directly against the code of conduct at Hot Revenge.
At Hot
All
Revenge.
right, that's fair.
He's
Yeah.
my brand ambassador.
I am.
Can
This
all the-
podcast is sponsored by Hot Revenge.
Can all the revenge seekers also be hot people?
That's where I thought it was going.
Yeah, they show up in bikinis, even if they're a man. They show up in a
I love
bikini.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the sidewalk one where sometimes I'll be walking on the the correct and the
Yeah.
right side, and it's a
Yes.
fully open. It's an avenue sidewalk, so big. Someone's walking all the way on the left side or their right side, and then they just cut into me
Oh.
and like bump me. I'm like, you made effort there to bump into
Yeah.
me.
Hot revenge.
Nothing
that
makes
bitch.
me
I'll
angry.
revenge that bitch. That's what I'm saying.
And if she doesn't have a car, buy her a car. Give it to her. Have the light just burst forth in her face. She's like, I'm so excited. Someone just bought me a car. Slash the tires. Murder. And right before putting a bullet in her brain, they show a picture of your face and be like, remember this guy? And then just walk away.
Oh, it's a
Man.
silence gun. It's a.
I
No,
like-
it's just a really tiny one. It's really tiny. It's like a
I
tiny,
like the
tiny
fact that
gun.
it's a gun at all because
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
picturing they use the knife that they use to slash
That's
the
what I was
tires.
thinking.
Ah.
But if they're like, no, I have a whole separate tool for this
Oh,
part
yeah.
of it.
It really is a
tiny gun.
hitman. It's genuinely a hitman.
Yeah.
I like how every one of Andrew's examples it was a woman who you wanted to get revenge on.
I did say that I got into a fight with my mom earlier. I do have
Okay.
unresolved issues.
Yeah, Sure.
Maybe
yeah.
those are bleeding out. Did I mention that the cereal bowl is only to be washed and cleaned by a woman? Just maintained by someone in the kitchen.
Oh man, that's great.
Yeah.
I got one.
Hit me.
Do you want to hear me? Okay,
Yeah.
so
Wait, Leland.
yeah.
I need you to do something to that to that invention. Could you freeze it for like 8 hours? And then take it out of the freezer, let it thaw for a bit, and then take it on a nice summer hike with you when you need some hydration.
Oh yeah,
thanks.
it's interesting. So I think this episode is gonna come out around New Year's time,
Ooh.
and so
What
I have
year is
some
it
like
gonna be?
20
Yeah, which new year?
Yeah.
2029. It's really in the can.
I have some like New Year's based inventions. The first one I also try and do a lot of toilet based inventions. This one is a little
Love that.
toilety.
Mm-hmm.
This is, you know how sometimes you get a toilet paper that's like falling apart in really like little pieces.
My
like,
favorite.
It's maybe like a single ply or something like that. I want to make that toilet paper, but multicolored. So it only turns into confetti when you start to use it.
I kind of like that.
For your celebratory shits.
Yeah, they can have a festive butthole. You watch it flush down as you're counting down the clock, and you flush exactly at midnight.
Okay, so this might be a nasty way to go with this, but we're here. You ever hooking up with someone and they got some toilet paper on their ass?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This would be great for that because it would be fun.
yeah, you'd be much more happy.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, you were in some confetti business earlier.
You were like, oh, blue, purple, orange, and green. That's great.
It either make you really scared that their shit is all those colors, or really happy.
Yeah, yeah.
I like it. Confetti toilet paper.
And then if you like pull your pants down and fart while you're out having the party, it shoots out confetti.
It's a confetti gun. It turns your ass into a little confetti cannon.
Yeah.
Love that.
That sounded like a threat. I'm gonna turn your ass into a confetti can.
Yeah, it does. Or a promise.
It really does, yeah. Oh man.
Oh, that's great, Leland. Happy New Year, baby.
Happy
Yeah,
New Year.
I really dig that. I would bet that you could find that online now, and it might be like really the worst toilet paper ever.
Yes, yeah. Super bad, like crumbles in your hand, so you full on get shit all over your
yeah.
hand.
Jesus.
And not only shit, but colorful confetti
Yeah.
shit, because the confetti's sticking to that poop.
Yeah, I like that the toilet paper manufacturers are like, yes, I will make this. I have enough funds to paint this toilet paper all the colors of the rainbow, but we're not going to make it more than like half applied thing.
Paint's cheap these days, baby.
Yeah.
Can I hit you with an invention that I just thought of from yours?
Yeah.
So, you guys know drug testing kits?
Yeah.
How they like turn a certain color if there's fentanyl or whatever in a drug?
Mm-hmm.
So my biggest fear when wiping is that there's still shit, and I'm a wipe till I bleed kind of guy. So usually there's not, but what I'm always scared of is like, is there shit that I can't see on the toilet paper, but it's just so thin that it's still there. So this would be toilet paper that detects any fecal matter and turns a certain color if it's still there.
love that.
Wouldn't that be sick?
That rules, actually.
Yeah.
Right? And so you could see like, okay, like I'm worried, oh, it didn't turn blue or whatever. There's none down there. It didn't pick any
Can
up.
it also have a color that tells you when you're about to get to blood? so you don't get to that.
I like hitting obsidian.
That's always, whenever someone says they wipe till they bleed, it's always like cringy for me to hear.
Really?
So yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, that doesn't soothe you? That doesn't make you think happy thoughts? Somebody's asshole bleeding?
No, I have to go to the confetti-covered butthole after hearing
Yeah.
that to
Well,
make
I'm
her
a,
happy.
I'm a wet
place.
wipe kind of guy at home, so at home
That's
it's no
even
issue.
worse.
Oh,
No,
dude,
it's
wiping
not.
until you bleed with wet
No,
wipes?
no.
That's like a meditative practice.
Yeah, there's no friction, so you
Yeah.
just have to keep going.
That's like
Use
that
my
would,
fingernail.
yeah, you'd have to.
I don't wipe till I bleed with wet wipes. That's why at home it's okay because I know I'm there's alcohol based, but it's in public when I'm taking public shits.
Right.
That I don't have my little wet wipe. That I get nervous.
Yeah.
And so that's why I need this shit detecting toilet paper.
I see.
I do love that.
Thanks.
Anything to keep you from wiping until you bleed.
Yeah, that really hit you hard.
Yeah.
Have you never wiped till you bleed? I'd rather blood down there than shit.
No, I don't think I have wiped till I bleed.
Oh, I did it for 6 months.
I could just get you toilet paper that's a knife if that's what you're going
Yeah.
for.
You could just poke it once, skip straight to bleeding.
Yeah.
No, but then there's still shit down there.
Just one of
That's
those
true.
like one of those diabetes testers that just does a single little prick.
I don't wipe till I bleed to bleed.
Yeah.
What? So that there's no shit. It's not for blood.
Hey man, there's easier ways to donate blood, all right?
That'd be so funny. Pull up to a Red Cross with like a backpack full of used toilet paper. You're just like, some of these are good. Some of these have what you're looking
Some
for
of
on
these
them.
can save a life,
Yeah.
and some of them can end a life quick.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Man.
man.
Andrew, do you have any other invention ideas you want to throw at us? It's okay
I
if you don't.
do. I was thinking
Oh,
a cure
nice.
for cancer would be sick.
Okay.
Nice.
No, an umbrella that fucking works.
Okay.
Hell yeah,
How
brother.
fucking stupid is it that umbrellas, like, we're all tall-ish people. Your legs are always fucking soaked.
Always.
If you're wearing a backpack, that's wet.
I was just thinking this.
There's a fucking chance that the wind is going to blow and it flips inside out.
yeah.
This umbrella needs work still. It's not a finished design, and everybody's walking around like this is the peak of fucking rain protection coverings, and
So-
it stinks.
So maybe like a service or a company that does like custom made umbrellas.
Oh, a service-based invention.
Yeah. Made right.
Yeah,
Like out of steel and
yes,
like good
it's
parts.
got to be heavy. Maybe you can't just fucking throw it in a backpack.
Two-handed.
Yeah, like a broadsword of umbrellas.
You know what I'm thinking is, do you guys know the dunce caps?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Caps go on and it's
Weirdly clan shaped.
No, not a dunce cap. Sorry. What's it called? The caps you put on, it's multiple colors and it like
Oh,
spins
the
around.
little.
Oh, the little childhood boy
Doofus.
spinny caps.
Yeah, it's that, but it goes down all the way to your ankles. And
Oh, it's just like a raincoat that's put on top of your head.
exactly. Yeah. And there's little armholes for it, like a Snuggie, and so you can stick your arms out.
That's
and
a
not get
poncho.
them wet. Well, Andrew,
But
I
does
don't
it
know what
have
to
the little
tell you.
helicopter thing on
It
top?
has a helicopter.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's different. Yeah.
So it's spewing around water.
Yeah,
Keeping
Yeah.
the
on
water
your-
from
on
it
your-
directly hitting you.
That
What
would be
about
kinda
that?
cool.
What about a hat that's just a giant
Fucking
helicopter
rotating,
blade?
yes.
That just
Yeah.
spins and
So
chops up
fast.
all the water.
Gets
Yeah.
on all your neighbors.
Yes.
Yeah. You're a
Or
terrible
it could just
person to
propel
hate.
it back upwards for a moment so that it's just like no rain falls when you're there, but then right behind you, like double rain falls.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
That's
It's just
Right.
like repelling it straight back up and nobody else gets
That
harmed.
sounds like something that's going to get you some red hot revenge.
Yeah. Rotor flies off and just slashes a car tire and sends somebody off a ravine.
That's great.
Yeah.
I guess it would like go back up and make a cloud.
Oh yeah.
above you, you know?
And then get on the person directly behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about
It
like
would.
a photosynthesis hat? That the water gets on it and then evaporates back up into the atmosphere.
Like
Ooh.
a red hot like mesh of metal. Like, you know how if you can like get a mesh of metal and then put like a current through it and it'll get hot?
Yeah.
And just through like the heat, the water doesn't even touch it. It like turns, it sublimes like before hitting it and just turns to fucking something else. You know what I'm talking about?
I get you.
Yeah.
It
I think
turns
we're
to
onto something,
goo and like
guys.
goes up. And then you trip on the street and burn someone's leg like terribly hard.
You gotta like wipe your forehead one day. Just fucking
Just
third
your arm
degrees.
Yeah.
sticks to the hat,
Yeah.
it's melted on.
Just grill yourself.
That's great.
That's solid.
I got another one. Can I do something with it, Charlie?
Yeah, can you tell it to look in the mirror and tell itself that it's worth it?
Okay, yeah. This is okay, so you guys know how the delivery drivers on bikes here in New York City
Great guys.
have like
Very cool.
have little like mitten things that go over their handlebars of their bikes.
Yeah.
I want those, but for the pedals as well, so they can finally wear sandals. Because I know they love the beach.
Yeah, well, finally. Our Manhattan delivery guys aren't wearing no sandals. That's great.
Yeah.
I like that.
And it'd be
That's
cozy,
adorable.
keep your toes warm.
Could be like Uggs. Could be like a nice
Yeah.
like furry Ugg
just an Ugg that's like
built
bolted
in.
to the
Yeah.
to the pedal.
I love
An
that.
Ugg that's just like the front facade of an Ugg, like stuck to the wheel.
Yeah, you
put,
still-
like goes up to your shin, but just the front part.
Oh yeah,
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 you
that's
You
great.
still got to cover the ankle, the
Yeah.
back of the ankle.
Maybe like a Velcro strap goes around it.
Oh yeah.
That'd be so comfy, cozy for delivering my McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Not mine, but someone's.
All right, way to cover all your bases there.
I don't
Yeah.
want people to think I use delivery services.
I want people to think I use delivery services.
Yeah,
Like
really.
I have the money for that delivery fee, and I won't just walk there and get it.
yeah. Really puts you above everybody else.
One time
Yeah.
I ordered McDonald's and then I had to go get something from the store right by McDonald's, and so I left and the delivery guy showed up and left the McDonald's at my door, and then I came back and got it. And I was like,
That's
that was
so
the
funny.
biggest waste
Yep.
of money. But what a thrilling thing to do.
Yeah.
You probably
Yeah.
passed the delivery guy and didn't even know he had your McDonald's.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Only God knows that.
His
That's a real
toes were
slutty.
probably so cold.
If only someone could have helped him with
It
that.
was actually the middle of summer.
Oh, then he was probably wearing sandals.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the winter edition of edition of this invention?
That's what it is.
Oh, so sandals in the winter.
Sandals in the
so then what
winter.
about the summer then? They just wear the
Um,
sandals.
Yeah, I just wear the sandals.
Okay.
Mm.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
I love that. I got a spicy one I'm cooking up over here.
You got it?
Yeah.
It's getting hard. Dude, after 2 episodes of this, it's harder and harder to
I just looked up there. I was like, I'm here.
find things. Hey, Charlie, why don't you put that
What's up, Leland?
invention deep in the earth and then mine it out after years and years of excavation and then realize that you were in the wrong spot and have to go find it somewhere else. What do you got for me?
Yeah, I love it. So, speaking of weather's been around these days, right?
Yeah.
It's really cold out. And I know that you can wear a coat and you can wear socks and stuff, but I don't buy it. You know what I
You want to
mean?
wear your sandals.
This guy's got something for you.
I just want heat around me all the time. So my invention, and I'm not exactly sure what it looks like. It's called the Sun Companion. And it's a little sun that
Okay.
floats right above you and just
Okay.
emits heat over you all day.
So it's like a heater.
No, it's like the sun.
Okay.
Is it magical? Is it a magic invention?
Well, it's the sun magic.
I
thought
guess
so.
not.
Wait,
But
what?
it's also not right above your head.
Oh, it could be.
I mean, the sun would have to be so tiny. That would be awesome, though, because
Right.
to not kill you, it would have to be the size of, like, the tip of a pencil.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, you know about this.
I mean, I'm just because the sun is so big,
Yeah.
and it's so far away that it doesn't like roast us.
But still kills people with cancer. and shit.
exactly,
Yeah.
that's how powerful it is.
Wouldn't that be cute though? Just a little. You
It
guys
would
know
be.
in Quidditch the golden snitch.
Yeah.
Everyone else just flies around you all day.
Yeah.
And then at night it could be a little moon to light your
Oh,
way.
You have a moon. That's like an accessory to the personal sun.
Yes, dude.
Love that.
Technically, wouldn't it be star friend?
You got to give me some on that, Leland. You got to give me some on that one. Wouldn't this be so adorable? And then when you get home, you can put it in a little glass case for the evening.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't like burn your cat or whatever.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
doesn't
I
burn
getcha.
your cat.
Oh, the cat's playing with the personal sun again. Get down.
Could you have? Okay, here's another one. Could you have moon friend?
Ooh.
Who like? I'll get that in a sec. Who like? You know how the moon like works on the tides?
Yeah.
This helps you like pull the urine out of your body.
I like
if you're
that.
struggling to
Ooh.
pee.
Yeah, cleans your
Yeah.
pores out.
BRB.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I do like the sun friend. How do you think you would get something like a sun, something the power of a sun,
Yeah.
and contain that and hold that?
So what I'm thinking, and my science may be a little off here, but like bear with me.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm gonna go along with this.
We send something up into space,
Mm-hmm.
which you ever seen at like halal places? They carve the big stick of meat.
I
It just
knew
carves-
exactly where you were going with this
Right?
already.
It
Yep.
just carves a little bit of the sun, brings it back down here, and then they cut it into tiny. They dice it,
Yes.
and then it's just a little guy that follows you around.
I do love that. It's literally just like a small piece of the sun.
It's a small piece of the sun.
They go
yeah.
up, they slice a piece off, they put it on like a little, pie cutter tray,
Yeah.
fork thing,
Yeah.
knife, bring it back down to earth. I love that,
and
man.
then wrap it in like a little bit of I don't know, glass. Because the sun, I'm pretty sure, is just lava or some bullshit. Isn't the sun just lava?
The sun's fire for sure, yeah.
The
the
sun's
sun is just
fire.
fire.
Lava or some bullshit.
Dude, the sun is fire,
Sun's
yo.
fire,
sun is
yo.
lit.
Sun is lit,
Sun is a
dude.
ball of gas.
Sun is based as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
bro.
The sun is on fleek right now, dude.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. So that's sun companion, moon companion, stars companion. I just think we should have more of the solar system in our daily life.
Nice.
You know?
I got another one. You want to hear it?
Fuck, I do. I really do, Leland. Could you pair it with another invention and turn it over after the river is dealt and win this hand?
Oh, okay. A poker analogy.
Yeah, a
Gotcha.
little poker analogy.
This is another New Year's based one.
Mhm.
You know how they have those glasses that's like the year, but it's the glasses? And you got to buy a new pair every year.
Yeah.
I want there to just be empty glasses that you can put the numbers in
Ooh.
and change it every year. You know what I mean?
And with this, they could be nice glasses.
yeah.
You could-
Oakley's.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Wait,
dude,
that's
that's
a cool,
hilarious.
That's a cool idea.
Oakley New Year's glasses.
Yeah, Oakley
That's,
New Year's
And
glasses.
fashion is all about like what's in this season. This could just be part of that, where it's like, look at what numbers are in this season. Look at our 9 that we have.
Oh yeah, you got to buy the new numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can't reuse the 2
Well,
from
you
2000
could.
last year.
Yeah.
You could, but people are gonna judge you.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
if you're wearing a purse from last year. It's like,
Oh,
ugh.
the purple too?
Yeah.
What is this, 2023?
Oh, I see.
We're on the green tube by now, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that.
Would you wear the glasses even when it's not New Year's, just without the slots in them?
No, they're only, I guess,
You could, but
just be
everyone-
big and bulky.
I love that idea so much. Just like going to work for a full calendar year with like
Empty.
prescription New Year's glasses.
That's great. That's really good. I'm
That's-
sorry, there's the only ones they had for my
Yeah.
prescription.
They were on sale. Okay,
Yeah.
this is
What's
a
my
steal.
prescription? I can see into the future.
Yeah.
And if someone ever says, like, invites you over and is like, we're going to party like it's 1999, you can be like, oh, I'll make sure of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And on your birthday, you can put in the year you were born.
Oh, my God. I
I love
actually
that.
love these.
Yeah, I do
really
too.
love these.
Can I ask, would it be like maybe like, you know how like Rolodexes like are on a wheel that flips? You know those numbers that you do that like on an old school scoreboard?
Oh,
It would,
yeah.
like or like an old alarm clock where it would go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you could do. You could just it would be like this gigantic machine
I
on
feel
the
like they'd be
forehead.
very thick.
It would be humongous and weigh probably like 3 pounds.
They'd be like a foot in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would take up most of your head.
Yeah. Hey, it's the New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
What about a clock on your head? Never mind.
What about that, Leland?
That's ridiculous. That's crazy, Leland. What are you thinking?
Well, I got one more quick one.
Okay, and then I have a problem. All right, Andrew, do you have any more you want to?
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm tapped out.
Okay, no worries. Charlie, why don't? Hey, put that invention on a riverboat, send it down the Nile, and tell me what's down there, and come back and I want to see that invention.
You're in denial, bro.
Yeah, I am.
So I don't like ordering at restaurants. I get really self-conscious of my orders, even though they're usually pretty regular things. But a lot of times I'll like omit an ingredient, and then it invites people to be like, "You don't like mayo?" And it's like, no, I don't like fucking mayo. And why am I eating lunch with you and we hate each other? It's all these things happening. So I don't like ordering in public. And so my invention is called the anonymous menu. So basically it's a menu that you get. Each table has their own in this restaurant, right?
Okay.
And it's assigned like A1, A2, A3, numbers and letters. And only the server knows what that means for your table. There's like a guide in the back.
Oh.
So like if I order like A1, B5, and a C3 to drink, they go back and they look at my table, like this little guide, and they know what I want.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed to ask anyone at your table what they got.
No, it's super rude. It's like asking someone how much they make. It's like that level of rude. You know what I mean?
Asking a woman if she's pregnant or not.
Yeah.
Oh, is that rude?
It's up there with being like, who had the fries?
I'm sorry, I mean the 17 Z's.
Yeah, I guess people would see your order when it comes out, but it just saves you that moment of embarrassment when you're ordering.
Yeah, because then you can start eating. Maybe they're distracted by eating their food, so it doesn't matter anymore.
You just eat it in one bite so they can't see it.
Yeah.
I also think it'd be a fun way to order,
Who got the turkey breast with just hot sauce and mayo on it?
Jesus Christ, again? Why don't you just ask me how big my dick is? She's like, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy needs an anonymous order machine.
Man.
And that goes into a commercial.
Yeah.
Are you tired of waiters asking you personal information like who got the BLT? Or have you ever been molested? Personal stuff like that.
That's Z25 if you've ever been molested.
Okay,
Just tell them, you go, by the way, Z25, and they feel a little bad for you.
I love that.
That waiter really helped me work through some shit. I'm gonna have to tip him 30%.
Yeah.
Man, I can't imagine because they'd have to be in different codes for each menu.
Yeah.
And a diner has like 400 things on the menu.
It would be a nightmare.
So it'd be like, I'll take the A436. And he's like, I know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking, this is a problem to the invention, is if you have any variations of the order, you'd still have to say, like, no mayo. So how do we get around that? I guess, like...
Those are encoded as well.
Those have been coded
yeah.
as well. They have every single possibility for that thing.
Yeah. Or just, like, mayo, like, at the, like no D5.
Yeah.
Mayo's D5.
Yeah.
D5.
I like it.
Yeah,
I do. I
thanks.
like it as well.
That's one I've been sitting on for like 3 weeks. I never found an appropriate time to bring it up, but I thought Andrew's here. I should bring it up.
And I feel like this will
I'm
be...
super self-conscious about ordering every time, and I'm so bad at it. My trick is, this is true, whenever I'm ordering with someone else, the person always shows up who's taking our order, and I am not ready, and the other person's like, are you ready? And I'm like, if you're ready, just order, and it'll force me to pick something while you're ordering.
Oh,
and
that's nice.
That's my process. Like 65% of the time I eat food out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I do something similar. I'll usually have 2 or 3 things I haven't decided, and then when they're ordering in that pressure, I know what I want.
You get all 3.
Exactly.
Now I get all 3.
Yeah.
I freak out.
And then only eat one, leave the other 2.
Yeah. Like this guy left a D7 and a B5 behind. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I feel like this will be good, too, to transition us out of QR code menus.
Yes.
Because you wouldn't want to put this on...
today.
Yeah.
Hate the
Sucks.
QRs.
You wouldn't want to put that on to online.
No.
You want it to be a physical book of all these codes.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Because then anyone could just look up the codes, and it's all broken.
Yeah.
The whole facade is done.
And the servers at these restaurants get paid less than minimum wage.
They're definitely stealing your secrets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, that's why they get paid less.
Yep.
Because they get information about you. That's your tip to them, is they know more about you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, right?
That would be a funny thing to do, is instead of leaving a tip, just right on there, it's like, I stole textbooks from my college or something.
And once in a while, you get blackmailed, and that's where they get their money.
the worst one of all day of their whole day.
Yeah,
That's where they get their tips for the day.
It makes up for all the other lacks of tips. It's like, a bunch of people confessing stupid shit, and then one guy's like, I cheated on my wife, and you're like, paid her.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's my bonus.
That's great. We got another segment. We like to do problems where we bring up and try and invent a solution on the fly for it. This one is another New Year's based one. You don't have anyone to kiss on New Year's when the clock strikes 12.
Hate it.
What are we going to invent to solve that?
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm.
I guess my first thought is a service.
Same, but I don't want to do service.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang with me.
Okay.
Every New Year's party is required to have the head. That's what it's called. It's called the head. And it's a head that resembles a human head with lips on it that resemble human lips. And if you don't have someone to kiss, but you still want the warmth of a kiss, you kiss the
What
head.
if there's like 4 guys that don't have someone to kiss?
That's what
Do
I was
they all have
thinking
to
too.
like spread it around real quick and there's only one head? Quick before it gets to 12:01.
I have 2 issues to take up with this invention so far, and it's mostly constructive criticism because I do like it. Number 1, I was picturing like a Indian god that has like 9 faces all around one head, and so
one guy holds it.
yeah, if multiple dudes, obviously it's dudes who don't have someone to kiss, need to, they all simultaneously kiss it. And 2, you mentioned that it is resembling a human face, and it has what resembles human lips. Is it featureless otherwise? Is it like a mannequin head, or is it just like a blank oval with lips? Because that is
It's just glasses that say whatever year it's gonna be.
yeah, Oakley's.
I like blank oval because then you can picture who you want to kiss on that face.
Absolutely,
You can be like,
yeah.
This is Jessica.
It's got
Blank
like a picture frame that you can slide a picture into with
Yeah.
lips underneath.
Imagine showing up to the party and you have hanging out your back pocket the face of someone at the party.
Oh man, yeah.
It's just the host who's already got their partner. And you're like, hey, I brought you to kiss this evening.
I brought you. No, you show up and you go, hey, do you have any photos of yourself in a printer?
I'm just going to take this one out of a frame you already have. Oh, God.
I think that fits. I think it works.
I think
like
that's
that.
great.
You can put on your cool sunglasses after and get out of there.
Yeah.
Because that's all you're there for is the New Year's kiss, even though you have no one to kiss.
Oh, well, if
man.
you're listening, we hope you have someone to kiss this New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Andrew Manning, thank you so much for being
Yeah.
on.
Thanks,
Thanks
man.
for having me.
You were
got,
wonderful.
One more segment left. This is a segment that was invented by a past co-host who is no longer part of the show.
Rest in
And
peace.
Yeah, rest in
Yeah.
peace. We start off hating this segment, but now we love it. You have to give each one of us a sincere compliment, knowing you will not receive one in return.
Okay.
A couple caveats
Oh, gosh.
before you get started.
Okay, hit me.
My compliment cannot be apartment-based.
Fuck.
And yeah, there you go. And Charlie's compliment has to be a good one. It can't be backhanded or like a sly remark. It has
Okay.
to be an actual compliment.
Okay. All right. Leland, I like the feeling of ease that I get when I make eye contact with you.
Oh.
It's easy.
Charlie's eye contact is
Charlie-
incredibly difficult.
It has to be a different compliment. I can't just dole it out to both of you guys.
yeah.
Let me think here. Charlie, I think you
What's
dress.
up, Andrew?
I think you dress pretty sharp
Mm.
for a guy who like is a delivery guy. When you said delivery guy, I was like, you don't look like you deliver McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't look like you're slipping on your winter Uggs so that you can wear sandals and get that beach feel. So I was like, oh, he dresses pretty sharp, and it just like crystallized it. And also, you know, seeing you at an open mic, you look like the fucking Emperor of Rome, you know, because you're wearing something with a collar around all of us monsters. But yeah, I think you have a good chic dress sense.
Huh.
Yeah. Is this the whole reason you guys brought me here? This was a 45-minute long con to get me to compliment you guys?
Yeah, we try and
Yeah.
have fun with you before so it doesn't feel as weird to
Yeah.
ask
Yeah.
for compliments.
We haven't been recording any of this.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. This
Thanks,
is segment
Andrew.
over.
Yeah, it
Now
didn't
we
seem like you guys enjoyed those enough for me to
Well, we
dig
can't
deep
say
enough
thank
to
you.
get
That's
it.
a compliment.
We can't say thank you back. We can't enjoy it
Okay.
at all because that's
Oh.
technically a compliment back to you
Yeah,
in
yeah.
some way.
Oh, gotcha.
But now that the
Yeah.
segment's over, Andrew, that was so sweet.
Yeah, we
Thank you very
appreciate it.
much. Very
Oh,
kind.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Where
All
can
good
the-
for me.
I'll
too.
try and make eye contact with you a lot more often now.
Oh, please
Um,
do, baby.
Andrew, where can the people find you?
At Andrew Man Thing on Instagram,
Ooh.
Twitter, and whatnot. So follow me, please.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
I
am
do
at
comedy.
Oh, sorry.
I do comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am at Charlie V. Dawson on Instagram. Follow me.
And I'm at Leland Comedy on Instagram and all the TikToks and whatnot. We are the Idiots Catalog on Gmail.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Leland, you want me to take this
ahead of
one?
myself there. Yeah. Start
From
the
the top.
whole episode
All right,
over.
so start with Leland's compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. We just got off book for this podcast.
We are at Idiots Catalog on all the social media, Instagram, TikTok, at YouTube, the Idiots Catalog podcast. We put out these episodes a week after the audio comes out. Send us an email, theidiotscatalog@gmail.com. We want to hear your invention ideas, your problems. Give us a compliment. You're not going to get one back, baby. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
And as we always say, to
end every episode,
how were
they gonna bring
it? How were they gonna bring it?
Thanks
Thanks, everybody.
Yay.
Thanks for listening.